Greetings, it is I, Christ. My Mary is here as well. Today we wish to speak about each of you being the inspiration for change to occur upon the planet. As we've spoken of each of you being instruments of hope, we speak today about your power of each of you to hold and inspire others to be the change you wish to see. Hope and inspiration leads to true enlightenment of the soul. Mary wishes to speak about the power you each hold as she leads you into a meditation, so you may remember the power of who you truly are as keepers of the light. You all have held the light for this planet longer than you can remember, and today Mary wishes to help you to remember the power as a keeper of the light, so you may inspire others to awaken as keepers of the light for the planet as well. When each of you lived in the temple in Atlantis, you held the codes of light as keepers of light within your consciousness. At the time of the Great Fall, you held and kept these codes dear to your heart. You knew that when it was time for it was safe for these codes to be brought forward, that you shall bring them now once again. The time is now. Several of you will be traveling and anchoring the codes into the earth. These are the high vibrational frequencies you once held as the sacred goddesses and keepers of the light in Atlantis. We will activate them today on behalf of the world needs them, as the light is here to inspire others to seek the light over darkness. Shall we begin? Yes, dear daughters of light, it is I, Mary Magdalene. Priestess Isis is here with us as well. Today, as I lead you back into the sacred temple, as you once remembered in the time of Atlantis, when you held these high vibrational frequencies of the light codes, you were known as keepers of the light. You held these powerful frequencies within your own consciousness and within your own pineal gland. You accessed and activated these frequencies at will. These are different than the codes of creation. We will speak tomorrow evening, as you know, as you will be working again with the codes of creation. But today, these high vibrational frequencies that we will be accessing today as the keepers of the light are part of the reactivation of awakening the consciousness of humanity to the light inside of them. It is what each of you did during your time in Atlantis. And yes, in your time in the temples in Lemuria as well, and in Egypt, under the tutelage of Priestess Isis. And so today, as you allow Priestess Isis and I to help you now to go back into that remembrance, as you begin to access these beautiful frequencies as keepers of the light, may you awaken to the heart that is held within the essence of your being, into your beautiful, sacred, and merciful heart. There you held and kept those codes until it was time for you to reveal them back onto the surface of this planet. These particular light codes that we speak of today, again, are a part of the energy of the original creative life force energy of the great Godhead. And today, as you enter into this beautiful space and allow your heart to open and your mind to be healed, may you begin to feel the energy and the essence of these frequencies as you open your beautiful sacred heart to once again to receive them. And so if you so shall, allow Priestess Isis and I to take you back into a moment of time before the great fall when the temples were destroyed. And so if you so shall, begin to allow yourself to calm your mind and simply begin to take a deep inhaling breath and breathe into your beautiful and sacred, merciful heart. There, as you begin to access these codes of light, may begin to feel this energy begin to swirl into your consciousness. Allow Priestess Isis to take each of you by the hand and lead you back into the etheric temple in which you once lived in Atlantis. It still exists, and you can go there at any time. It is the temple of the high order of the divine. And there in this beautiful temple of the high order of the divine, each of you lived in your grand, what we call capacity to access the light from the great Creator. As you were able to access it into your consciousness, into your physical body, and into all aspects of your being. And so in this moment now, we simply begin to breathe. Breathe in the energy of these beautiful light codes as the keepers of the light. Imagine your beautiful, sacred, merciful heart opening now like a candle that is burning eternally within you. That you are a keeper of these codes. You're a keeper of the light. You're a keeper of the joy. You're a keeper of the peace. And so as you use these beautiful codes to inspire others, to help awaken others, this was your job during that time at Atlantis, one of your many jobs. But you were there using these codes, these light codes, to inspire others to awaken to their true divinity. And today, these frequencies are now being brought forth back into your consciousness, as they are now being awakened within your own pineal gland. And you're able to remember them. You're able to access them, to begin to help awaken and inspire others to the light. So many upon your planet confused, so many suffering from what you call the energy of illusion, of darkness, being trapped in their own fear and trapped in the illusion of darkness upon this planet. As you know, the light holds more power than dark. But yes, the yin and the yang, as they say, of the light and the dark are necessary. But it is of great importance, dearest children, that you allow yourself now to become a conduit of grand proportion as a keeper of light, to be able to bring forth these frequencies in your own auric field, within your own etheric field, within your own consciousness, to help inspire others, to help bring the clarity to others that is needed in their own time of need, in their own fear, in their own confusion, in their own darkness. As you know, as each soul awakens, and each soul makes the decision to stand in the light and to clear and to be a powerful conduit of God's living light and peace, the world would then begin to change, one soul at a time. It is what each of you did, as I have said, when you lived in the beautiful temple, the temple of the divine. you would come together and use your minds as a force field of energy, penetrating these frequencies out into the world. Many of you were sequestered into these temples and had very little contact with the outside world. And so it was much easier for you to stay pure in your frequencies with your intention to direct these powerful frequencies out into the masses. Some of you would go out in to the masses, into the civilization in which you lived. Others stayed sequestered. But each of you, all of you, were able to hold these frequencies, to be able to inspire and to assist others in their awakening. To help penetrate the darkness, as if like a laser light, just like Archangel Michael, who comes with his sword and his shield and his laser light, coming to clear darkness and allowing the illumination of light, inspiration, hope, and faith to be brought forth. This is what each of you did then, and if you so choose, you shall do it now. And so, if you will, allow Priestess Isis and I now to take you back into this moment of time, into this beautiful temple, and ground you into this frequency of pure love and pure life. And imagine your feet are like quicksand that are anchored into the light. But you are solid, but yet you remain fluid. But you are solidly anchored into these high vibrational frequencies. And the frequencies, are becoming one with you again. You are the light. The light is you. So imagine your beautiful heart chakra opening as the sacred keeper of the light, like a lighthouse. Each of you are radiating the light out onto the planet, radiating the light onto the darkness, to the fear, the illusion, the chaos that is held upon the planet and held in the hearts of many souls. So we ask you to breathe into these powerful frequencies as the keepers of the light, seeing yourself now in this sacred circle with Priestess Isis here at the helm, Mother Gaia beneath your feet, she's helping you to anchor these frequencies within you. And Priestess Isis standing before you, opening up your heart. And I, Mary Magna, standing behind you, opening up your high heart. And so feel the energy coming up from your root chakra, from the soles of your feet, coming into your heart, into your high heart. And like a laser light, these powerful codes are now being admitted onto the earth through you, anchored within you, continuing to clear any distortions within you, but also clearing and cleansing the energy around you. Again, that your light quotient continues to raise. And your frequency is penetrating and clearing the darkness. Within those that you come in contact with. Your family, your friends, acquaintances, the earth herself that has been bombarded with darkness. You each have been preparing yourself to hold these frequencies. As I said, many of you are traveling to distant places. And so this again is a powerful preparation for each of you to open up your sacred heart and to allow the light to emanate through your vessel, through your physicality, through your eyes, through your auric field, through all aspects of your being. And so in this moment of time, perhaps you are seeing all of the sacred feminine frequencies that are standing with you once again. Holy Mother, Green Tara, Kuan Yin, Kali Ma, Durga, Buffalo Calf Woman, Mother Teresa, Lady Venus, Lady Portia, Princess Diana, Queen Elizabeth, Athena, and yes, dear Sarah. Grandmother Anna stands as an overseer of these frequencies, as a part of the mother of the Essene family of light. And so in this moment of time, as you breathe into the love, into your heart, and once again connect to these light codes as keepers of the light, the sacred, divine, feminine energy of love is that which guides you. It is the force field of love that is the power to heal. And in this moment of time, perhaps you can psychically see, as they say, with your third eye, the clearing of the darkness. And seeing the light now come forth like an early dawn, a morning dawn, in the hearts and souls of all beings of light upon this planet. So as you open your heart to receive on this beautiful day, may the love of God surround you, the power of God protects you, the The presence of God watches over you wherever you are. God is, and all is well. So now, as Priestess Isis stands and places her hand upon your crown chakra, and she touches your third eye and your throat and your heart and your high heart and your solar plexus, your sacral chakra, your root chakra, your earth star chakra. Activating these frequencies as keepers of the light in your physical vessel, in your etheric field. Continuing to hold more and more light within the vessel of your being. Allow the shadows, as they say, to fall away from you. Any pain or suffering, mentally, emotionally, physically, or energetically. Allowing you to hold more space for light as the keeper of light. You have been preparing for this. This is a powerful time upon your earth plane. It is why, as they say, more of the darkness is being brought forward to clear. It is an intense time, a powerful time. And as we've spoken before, perhaps you are feeling it within your mind or body. Perhaps you're feeling any resistance to change. But change is necessary. And your body is in need of holding more light, as you have agreed to be a keeper of the light once again in your consciousness. And perhaps you remember these days, perhaps you do not. But regardless, you are one of the keepers of light that has chosen to wake up again and to serve this planet and all of creation. And you say, perhaps I do not remember, but it does not matter. It is with your intention upon this day that you have allowed yourself to receive this beautiful gift of remembrance again, in preparation for bringing the light to the planet and to all of creation. And you're bringing it first to yourself, remembering your power, remembering your divinity, remembering the truth of who you are as a powerful priestess and goddess of Most High. As you know, as a part of the great mystery schools, you've received this training many times. And today, in many ways, this is a shortcut to your training and initiation again. You've earned the right for this activation to occur because you've held it sacred and deep within you for over 10,000 years. So the time is now. The moment is now. The energy is now. Go forward in the light that you carry. Go forward in the peace that you carry. Go forward in the transformational joy that you carry. May you be at peace. May you be at peace. May you be at peace. May you serve the living light of God's essence fully within your own soul. And so, dear ones, as the beautiful keepers of light that you are, receive this beautiful gift upon this day. The priestess Isis and I, and all the other feminine deities have come to re-gift you once again. The grandmothers and even the grandfathers are all standing in applause as each of you receive this beautiful gift upon this day. So once again, take a deep breath and breathe into your heart. And remember, I remember union. I remember union. I remember union. That you're unifying with yourself. That you're stepping deeper into your awareness, into your higher self. And as a keeper of the light. So now, dear ones, allow Priestess Isis and I now to bring you back into your awareness, knowing that at any moment of time that you may return here to this beautiful temple, to this beautiful etheric temple that you once lived in Atlantis. But for now, it will be a part of your consciousness and remembrance, and you will carry it with you in your own etheric field. And your sacred heart opens to the inspiration and light that is so needed upon this planet. And so go forward, my children, as you prepare yourself to receive, and allow your heart to open to the graciousness and the goodness of who you are as a keeper of light, as a beautiful priestess and goddess of the light, and as a divine child of Most High. Allow yourself to receive this beautiful gift today as an inspiration onto the world, as you are the change you wish to see. Go forward in peace and be still and know that you are loved. And we thank you, Mary Magdalene. We thank you, Jeshua. We thank you, Priestess Isis. We thank all the beings of light who have stepped forward, all the feminine deities, the powerful energy of beloved Mother, dear Sarah, Lady Isis, and all of the enclave of our sacred feminine deities that we honor and bless and know that are serving us from Most High. In this, we give our blessings and grace as we step forward now with this recognition of who we truly are as keepers of the light. And so it is.